This is the CBS Weekend News from New York with Jerika Duncan.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us on this Sunday. We began once again with the historic heat wave that has really gripped much of the country throughout July. Well, tonight, some good news. Triple-digit temperatures that have scorched the Southwest are expected to ease this week, but not just yet. Today, Phoenix, Arizona had its 31st consecutive day of the mercury topping 110 degrees. In the Northeast, a storm broke the heat, but it was fierce. Despite hurricane-force winds, this guard at the Tomb of the Unknowns at the Arlington National Cemetery never broke stride. Well, CBS's Reed Cowan leads us off tonight with more on that. Reed, good evening.
Good evening, Jerika. All right, so July is on the brink of breaking a world weather record for punishing heat that has gripped much of the nation. A dangerous heat dome punishing the nation. The last week of July testing the mettle of millions.
It's miserable. I mean, I work outside, so it's even worse.
In Denver, 90-degree days made for long nights for mom Amanda Morian. She's without air conditioning, just like 10% of Americans.
They can't swaddle him at night because it's just too much.
This raging wildfire jumped international lines from Washington state to British Columbia. So far, hundreds of fires across Canada have burned a landmass the size of Cuba. People across the U.S. are dialing 911 for help. The CDC's heat and health tracker shows the most ER visits last week were in the West, followed by the Southwest and the Florida Panhandle. Fire hydrants offering small consolation for New Yorkers, while others seek relief at the city's 500 cooling centers. Animals, too, getting help. At the LA Zoo, chimps chomp on meat pops under misters while meerkats munch on mice cubes. And otters, they stay in the water, feasting on frozen fish. All strategies to keep the animals safe, with zookeepers looking for signs of distress.
We would look for lethargy or not wanting to eat, then they call the vets immediately and they can be under veterinary care.
So zookeepers add the same signs can be looked out for your pets as well. If they start to appear lethargic or they're not drinking water, get them help. The heat might be too much for them as well. Jerika?
All right. Thank you, Reed.